Welcome to our program on Kardec Radio.
Hello, my friends. Good night to everyone. Here is Geraldo, Lemos, Neto, and Marco Gandra from the portal Spiritism in Belo Horizonte, Brazil. We are welcoming you to study this beautiful message by the Spirit of Emmanuel called Sympathy. It was received by Chico Xavier and translated first into English in 1966 by the Haddad family in Elon College, North Carolina. We are transmitting for Kardec Radio, Spiritism Dissemination, and also DSN, Discover Spiritism Network. Let's see what Emmanuel wrote. Sympathy. Use compassion towards him who approaches you. Do not judge any appearances alone. Some laughers are merely sobs in disguise, and expensive clothing often covers many wounds. The legislator whom you think is a happy person frequently moans in silent despair. The administrator who just passed by without noticing your presence carries such grave problems in his mind that he did not even greet you. The exponent of sublime teachings, whom you imagine to soar above human vicissitudes, is probably living under the daily torment of temptations. The bearer of academic titles, who is admired by the public for the greatness of the cultural and professional positions to which he is fettered, in many instances is undergoing bitter experiences. The businessman whom you imagine to be sitting at a full table probably has an ulcerated stomach and finds it extremely difficult to digest his meals. The actor whom you presume to be the champion of pleasure, because he smiles while working, often feels that his heart is like a tear-filled vase. The woman whom you presume to be vain, whom you judge to be vain because of her adornments, is in many cases inwardly crying and tormented by a family life of sacrifices. The person whom you believe to be foolish for his dictatorial and unreasonable attitudes is usually a mere case of obsession. Society is a gigantic filter of the spirit. Each conscience is found at the channel where it needs to be. Give aid to physical hunger, but do not underestimate the hunger of the soul. Relieve those whose wounds are visible. However, also assist those who carry hidden wounds within. Every creature is in one of help and understanding. There is no one who does not need your assistance and sympathy. Give, therefore, to others the sympathy that you would desire on your own behalf. We all know that the earth is still a station of expiatory struggles, but that it will, in the future, be the dwelling place of the eternal good. Nevertheless, let us convince ourselves that the good of all always begins with the constructive efforts of each individual. Emmanuel, a message received by the medium Chico Xavier, our dear Francisco Cândido Xavier, and translated from the original Portuguese into English. Let us meditate and think about the necessity for all of us to see each other with sympathy. Thank you for listening and watching. Here we are, the program To Know Spiritism, number 96. See you next week. Bye-bye.